Hiya, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a monthly favourites video. If you've watched any of my previous monthly favourites, you'll know that I don't really tend to do them like on a month to month basis, because I never feel like at the end of a month I've had enough new things and things that I've loved that much, so I do them in like every 3 months. So I have done a January, February, March one, and this, which I will link somewhere around for you to watch if you wanna. This one is my April, May and June favourites, so sort of like spring, early summer favourites. As with my other monthly favourites videos, there isn't that much physical stuff to show you. It's more stuff I've seen, done, watched, listened to, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to talk about that mostly. There are literally a couple of bits to show you, but other than that it's things that I'm just going to have to explain and you're going to have to imagine rather than physical things. First up, I have a TV streaming service. I don't know what you call it. It is Hayu. I don't know how you say it. I saw it advertised, I think on Twitter. I'm on like those promoted tweets, and it said all episodes of the Kardashians. And for years, I've watched like here and there episodes of the Kardashians and have never watched like a full series from like start to finish. And you can't really get it anywhere online easily. You'd have to buy DVDs and everything. And when I saw the advert for that, I was like, what? I need to get in on this. I need to sign up to this. And you had a month free trial, and I was like, I'll just have it for the month free trial. And the month has ended up, I now pay for it monthly, but it's only $3.99, and it's got all like reality. It's just like a reality TV only streaming service, so it's like Netflix but for reality TV. So a lot of it is like American stuff, but they have every episode of the Kardashians on there, and the current series it's airing, the new episodes are uploaded like the day after or the day of or something like that. And then they have all the like Kourtney and Kim take Miami or wherever they went. They've got all of those series as well. Yeah, so I've watched all of the Kardashians now. I need to watch all the spin-off shows as well. So it's only $3.99 a month, which isn't, I don't think, that expensive. And yeah, so I've been obsessed with the Kardashians. I literally binge watched so much. I literally watched it constantly. So I've been completely obsessed with Kardashians. I know it's not like the most intellectual program to watch, but it's just easy watching, and yeah, it's my guilty little pleasure. The next thing on my list, I do have something physical to show you. And I think I briefly mentioned one of these items in my last monthly favourites, I think. But as a whole, it is liquid lipsticks. So I've massively got into liquid lipsticks over the past couple of months and bought up a little selection, which you can see here. So I'll just talk you through some of the new ones that I've bought over the past probably 3 months. And that is the Stila Patina, which is like a pinky nude, and I really like this. It's really good. I already had Stila Aria and I adored that, and I always wanted to get another shade, so I thought I would pick up this one because I don't know who had it. I saw it on someone and I thought, well, that looks amazing, so I got that one. And then I also picked up from there, I don't know if it's like a limited edition summer collection, I'm not really sure, but it is Venezia, I think that's how you say it, and it's an orangey, well, it's a bright orangey colour. I'll insert a picture of me wearing it. I'll insert a picture of me wearing both of these because I know I've put Instagram pictures up wearing them, just so you can see what it looks like on. But this is super bright, and I think it will look better once I have a bit of a tan. When I had it on before, I had fake tan on. Right now I don't have fake tan on, as you can probably tell. But yeah, so these are just really nice. And then also I have obviously my Kylie lip kit, which I bought a little while ago. This one is Posy K, and I love this. As if you want to read about my thoughts about Kylie lip kits in general, again, I'll link that video either somewhere on the screen right now, or what am I doing, like spinning it around? I'll either link it on the screen or put it in the description box so you can see my thoughts on them. But yeah, my Kylie lip kit. And then probably the biggest collection that I've started to build up is of the Gerard Cosmetics Hydra Matte Liquid Lips. I don't really know the full name, they have got a really long name, but these are such good prices. I don't know how to say it, but they're really decently priced. I don't know how else to word that. I get these from Beauty Bay, and a while ago they did do a buy one get one half price, and they're only £9 or £9.50. I can't remember which. I think £9.50, which is really, really good because the Stila ones are £16 each, and these are just as good quality, if not even better. So I have so far got Serenity, Ruby Slipper, Share, Immortal and 1995. I'm wearing 1995 right now, and yeah, I just love them. They are amazing. So I would highly recommend the Gerard Cosmetics. I don't know if that's how you say it, but yeah, I'll leave a link to where I buy them from in the description box. A YouTuber that I've been pretty much loving for the past couple of months, mainly because Luke makes me watch it like every day, and that is Casey Neistat, and I didn't really know about him before. I think I'd seen him like briefly in other people's videos, but I didn't really know anything about him. But Luke is obsessed with him, and every single day he watches more videos of Casey's, and he talks about Casey all the time, and he's a complete Casey fanboy. He loves him, and I think it's kind of rubbed off on me, and I really enjoy watching his videos, and I think they're really well made, and he really does, like he says he wants to, he really does tell a story, and it's just really inspiring. All his videos that he makes are just really, really inspiring and just make you want to go out there and do stuff. So he's pretty much my favourite YouTuber of the past couple of months, and I think that will carry on for the next few months because his videos are really good, and I like the way they're sort of bite-sized videos. They're not like half an hour video, they're mostly like 10 to 15 minutes. So yeah, really easy watching and really motivational watching, I think I'd say. My favourite TV show of the past 3 months, oh no, maybe not my absolute favourite, but up there in the top, is obviously Game of Thrones. If you don't watch Game of Thrones, you need to. You just need to. It's so good. I won't say any spoilers because in case you haven't watched it and you do want to watch it, or you haven't caught up on like the most recent series, I won't say anything, but it was just incredible. The last episode just gave me like all the feels. I literally got goosebumps. It was so good, and it was just the last 2 episodes actually just amazing, and it's just so good. If you watch Game of Thrones then you'll know what I'm talking about. It was just, I'm obsessed with Game of Thrones right now, okay? Before, I think I kind of loved it, but now I've gone a step further, and at work, that's probably another one of my favourite things. I now listen to a Game of Thrones podcast. I don't know what it's called exactly. I'll link it in the description box. But they do 3 episodes of the podcast per 1 episode of the TV show. So they have an instant take, which is it's usually 20 minutes to half an hour, and they do that straight after the episode. And then on Tuesday they do like a full breakdown where they've rewatched the show a couple of times, and they do like an hour and a half show. And then I can't remember what day it is, but then a couple of days later they do a spoiler edition, and they talk about all theories and things that are in the books. So if you don't want to know things that could happen and stuff that happens in the books, then don't listen to spoiler 1, just listen to like the episode breakdown. And I just really enjoy watching it, and because people write in and say their theories of what's going to happen, and I'm just obsessed with Game of Thrones right now. I spend so much time just looking up theories on the internet and of what could happen, and I'm obsessed. So yeah, Game of Thrones is, yeah, just so good, so good. Carrying on with the TV show obsession is Full House. I am legit in love with this TV show. I said to Luke last night, I'm so emotionally invested in this TV show. Basically, when Netflix were announcing that they were bringing out Fuller House, the Netflix original series, like 20 years on or whatever it is, from Full House, I was like, oh, I really wish I'd seen Full House, because it seems like such an American sort of institution, like, because Mary-Kate and Ashley were in it, and it's talked about so much on the other TV shows, and I always thought, oh, I wish I could watch that. And I watched 1 episode of it when we were in America once, and I said to Luke then, I was like, I really wish we could watch this in the UK. And when they were bringing out Fuller House, I tweeted Netflix and was like, please can you put Full House on so I can watch that? And it obviously wasn't because of my tweet, but they put it on Netflix, and I said to Luke, I was like, oh, can we try watching this? It looks really good. And we started watching it, and again, we are obsessed with it, absolutely obsessed. And as I said, I'm really emotionally invested in it because we watched an episode last night where DJ had her first kiss, and I was just really rooting for her, and I felt like I was involved in their family. That sounds really lame, but I am just so obsessed with Full House because if you don't know anything about it, it's basically there's 3 little girls and their mum dies and their dad has to bring them up by himself, so he brings in his brother-in-law and his best friend to live with him, and they're sort of just this little family unit that are all working together to like bring up the kids and muddle through really, and it's just so feel good and hilarious and just great. It's, if you need like cheering up and you like just silly comedy things, then definitely watch it. I know it's on UK Netflix, I don't know what other Netflix it is on, but I can highly recommend it, and I love it. I just want to watch it all the time because it's just great. As you can tell, over the past couple of months I've just binge watched TV basically. I've binge watched Kardashians, and then now I'm on Full House. I think we're on the 3rd season now, and then obviously Game of Thrones. What else? Vampire Diaries is back. Loving the Vampire Diaries. I'm probably going to mention that now because the Vampire Diaries are so underrated. Every single episode I'm just like, oh my god, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? And I just feel like every episode is left on a cliffhanger, and I don't hear anyone else talking about it. I don't see it like really mentioned anywhere, and I love it. I've got all the series on DVD and I'm just obsessed with it. So yeah, I think it's only been on like 2-3 weeks now, back like because it had the mid-season break in the UK, and then it's back on now. I think it's been like 3 weeks since it came back, and I love it. So that is a recent new favourite. It's not a new favourite because I've been obsessed since it came on TV to begin with, but the new season is my obsession. So yeah, just binge watching TV really. And also a quickly little like honourable mention to something I watched last week, and I binge watched that in like 2 days, and that is the Jinx. I need to take a breath because I'm getting so excited. The Jinx, it is a documentary TV show, if you haven't heard of it, and it's on loads of those lists. If you like Making a Murderer, which is on Netflix, which I loved, if you like that, it said to watch the Jinx, and I'd seen on Twitter people mentioning it, and I thought, do you know what, I'm just going to try watching it, and it was really, really fascinating, but the end is just like leaves you in shock. You're just sat there watching it like, are you for real? Is this actually real? And like, because you know what's come of it since then, if you look it up, it's so good. So I watched that on Sky Go, and yeah, so obsessed with TV over the past couple of months. Now I have another product for you, and that is my Benefit Cheekathon palette. So I think I included this in my what's in my travel makeup bag. I do love this. I've had this like 2 months now, I think, and it is just the perfect little, I don't know what's the word, palette. I literally had no idea what the word is. Palette for cheek products, and yeah, it's I can't get my words out. This is the Benefit Cheekathon palette, so it has Dandelion, Hoola, Rockateur, Dallas and Coralista, and I think each of these individually are £23.50, and this whole thing costs £44, I think. So you're basically getting 5 for the price of 2. So it's really, really good value because they're all full sizes. They're not like half sizes or anything. You're not getting cheated. And I love it. It even smells really good. I know it sounds weird, but it smells good. So I like putting it on my face. And my favourites have been Hoola and Coralista because I like a bit of corally blush in the spring summer months. I think it's a nice little refresh for the new seasons, and yeah, just it's a great thing to take with you if you're going away somewhere, as I did with my travel makeup bag, and yeah, I'm just a big fan of it really. Speaking of Benefit makeup, one of my other favourite YouTubers recently has been Lisa Potter Dixon. So she is the head makeup artist for Benefit, and she makes YouTube videos, and again I'll link all the things I'm mentioning that I can link, I will link in the description box so you can check it out yourself. But I love her videos. She's just such a happy, positive person, and I really want to try blue mascara now because of her. But yeah, all her videos are so positive and it just makes me really happy watching them. So yeah, big fan of her. I know that in my last favourites videos I talked about murder podcasts, and I pretty much listened to all of Sword and Scale, so I'm just listening to them as they come out now. So I figured I needed some new podcasts, so I have listened to the Game of Thrones one, and then a new one that's recently come out that I'm really enjoying is the Dolly Podcast, and that is like a fashion and celebrity style podcast, and it is by the Sunday Times Style, I think, and it is hosted by Pandora Sykes and Dolly Alderton, hence Dolly, and they just talk about stuff that's been in the news about celebrities and stuff and like pop culture, and it's not long. I think they're about half an hour, and they're really easy listening, and I just love the way they talk. I am obsessed with their voices. They're just really posh and London posh and just sound really nice. They're just really, not aesthetically pleasing, like hearingly pleasing. What's the word for that? Audibly pleasing? I don't know if that's the right thing, but yeah, I just really love listening to their voices. It sounds so freaking weird, but I do. So yeah, the Dolly Podcast, if you like celebrity and fashion and stuff like that and pop culture, then I would definitely recommend that. Again, I'll leave a link in the description box if you want to listen to it yourself. Final thing I want to tell you about is Amsterdam, which if you have watched my videos recently, I've been uploading quite a few of Amsterdam, so I have got 5 vlogs on my channel for Amsterdam. So we went for 5 days, so I've done like 5 daily vlogs of just what we got up to. So I'll link them to I don't know, should I link them? I'll link them in the description box, do you know? I'll link them. If you want to watch any of them, they are there on my channel. And I just really enjoyed Amsterdam because I've been before and I hated it. Whole bunch of reasons really, but I hated it last time, and Luke desperately wanted to go, so I booked it for his birthday, and we went for 5 days at the end of May over the bank holiday weekend, and it was really good. It was really nice to have a little break away together, and yeah, it was just really the polar opposite to my last experience in Amsterdam. So I had so much fun, and I definitely want to try and get more city breaks in and maybe do like a city break each year, because it is really nice. Like last year we went to Berlin over Christmas time, and it was so good, so good. And then this year we've gone to Amsterdam in May, and I'm thinking next year I kind of want to go to Barcelona because I've been with my mum and I know Luke would love it. I do have Barcelona vlogs. If you want to watch those on my channel, just search on my channel and they're there. And yeah, I really would like to go to Barcelona again next year and take Luke because I think he would really enjoy it. And yeah, Amsterdam was great. That's the point of this point. But yeah, I am enjoying. Where am I going with this? I don't even know. But yeah, Amsterdam was really fun, and I would highly recommend it. If you want to see what we got up to, check out our vlogs. And there's a photo diary, I believe, on my blog, which I can link as well if you just want to see the picture format. And I'm also going to do like a little mini like city guide on my blog of like where to eat, what to see, what to do, that kind of shiz. I don't really know. I've lost my whole train of thought here, but yeah, that's my last thing that I wanted to talk to you about. That is everything that I have to chat about and show you for April, May and June. It is now July, as you probably are aware, as most people are. It's now July, and I'm really looking forward to the next couple of months. Got some exciting things happening, and I'll talk to you about those soon when everything's happened. But yeah, I'm not like engaged or pregnant, none of that. But yeah, I've got some things coming up that I'm excited for, and I will share them with you soon. So I love the summer. Summer is my favourite time of year. It's just the best. I know we don't get really a proper summer in the UK, but the days we do, like it's got blue sky out there today, beautiful day, and it's just lovely. I love going to the woods and walking my dog, and just summer's great. So I'm buzzing for the next few months. And last year I managed to get this video up, but then the summer favourites, like July, August, September favourites didn't go up, so fingers crossed I'm going to do the next monthly favourites this year. So I'm going to do it. I promise I'm going to do it. So hopefully you have enjoyed this monthly favourites video. As I said, anything that I can link, I will link in the description box. Anything I can't, then sorry about it. And if you're not already subscribed to my channel, if you hit the subscribe button wherever it is around me right now, just hit the subscribe button. That would be lovely jubbly. If you gave this video a thumbs up, that would be great of you also. And if you are already subscribed and you've been putting up with me for a week or 2 or 3 years now, I think it's like 2.5. It's been a long time, but if you've been here since the start, then thanks so much, and I really appreciate you being in my life, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video.